From an easy stroll to a strenuous mountain hike, we've got hundreds of miles of hiking trails to choose from in our area. Christina Hernandez from Around Greenville is here because hiking with your kids is an excellent way to spend time together in nature, right?
It is. We absolutely love it. We go hiking a lot.
Yeah, so this is a family tradition for you. You've tried some things that worked and some things that didn't work, safe to assume?
Yeah, definitely. You just have to get out there, though, and especially know your limits, too, with kids. But, you know, there's a lot of ways that you can get out there with them, like... I'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, this family tradition that you have, though, just the time with kids, there's something adventurous about venturing out into the woods. What happens when you're interacting with your kids in this environment?
You know, it's a great way to just talk to them about, like, whatever you want to talk to them about, because a lot of places, like, they don't have cell service, so you cannot be on your phone, right? And we have conversations about all kinds of things. And then sometimes we, like, do, you know, math equations or spelling, because I homeschool my kids, so I'm like, let's do that.
You pack it all in when you go.
You do, yeah.
You've got to pack smartly, and you've got to come extra prepared with kids.
Yes.
You wrote an article about this in Around Greenville. Yeah. We all know, obviously, bring water, but your advice goes beyond water.
So in the hiking community, there's it's called the 10 essentials to bring. And so you can look that up. I link it on my story. But with kids, it's like, I feel like you have to add a couple more things in there.
I like this life straw you said.
I know, a life straw. This is a life straw. I haven't actually opened it because I haven't need to use it yet. But if you're somewhere where you run out of water, you can just put this in a stream or something and then drink right from it because it filters it.
And then you also talk about packing good snacks. I mean, snacks for break time, snacks for bribing your kids to make it all the way to the waterfall. What do you recommend there?
People are always like, oh my gosh, like, how do you take your kids hiking so much? I'm like, I bribe them. So I'm not shy about that, right? This is almonds. I always bring, you know, all that leftover Halloween candy that you have.
There you go. Burn through that while you're walking. Keep moving.
It's like, can you get to the top of the mountain? I will give you some Sour Patch Kids. Like, that's how we do it.
That's an excellent
reward. Don't be ashamed.
And then obviously you're going to pack sunscreen year round, and a first aid kit is especially important for kids. What goes in it?
Super essential. Yeah. So I have a small one here. I always carry Neosporin. I carry stuff like for bug bites also, because we've been stung by wasps and bees when we've been out there.
That's probably the main thing.
Yeah. This is like Afterbite. I use all the time. Really, really helpful. Like, this is kind of like a moleskin that you use for blisters. And itch cream. Yeah, so those are really important things that I always try to carry. Like some ibuprofen and Benadryl also is in there.
And because you're packing so much in, you want to make sure that you're packing it out too. So you bring a trash bag.
Always a trash bag. Leave no trace. Super important. Like, leave you know, the place better than when you left it. So I carry like our lunch in here, and then I carry a trash bag, and we just bring them out all the time.
Yep. And then anybody really can lose their sense of direction, especially walking in an unfamiliar spot. So you don't want to just wing it with kids. You're going to bring a map, or at least a screenshot of a map?
Yeah, definitely. If you can get a paper map, do it. But a lot of places, you know, you don't carry paper maps anymore, although they probably do at ranger stations. But I always will screenshot a photo of the trail, or like if I get to the trailhead, I'll take a picture of it, and then I use Gaia and All Trails apps. So super helpful.
So that helps you. And then always preparing for worst case scenarios just got to be part of the thing. You're going to bring a flashlight or a headlamp. You don't plan to stay the night there, but
you don't. But there's a lot of wilderness in our area too, especially like Western North Carolina, and there's stories every summer of families sometimes that get lost up there. So certainly flashlight is really important. Flashlight. This actually doubles as a flashlight and a zapper. But yeah, this is a flashlight.
And then you also recommend packing pepper spray or some kind of protection from whatever you encounter on the trail.
I do, yeah. Unfortunately, my kids and I have run into a lot of loose dogs, and we've been chased, and it's really scary, especially for little kids.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I do carry pepper spray with me, and then this is also like a zapper that I've had to use. I have not had to use a pepper spray, but you know, you just need to be prepared. A lot of people will carry bear spray too.
When all this stuff is small enough, you can put all this in the backpack you're wearing. You got a pair of good boots on, and to get caught in the rain, you want to make sure that you've got a poncho.
Yeah, I've had to use this.
You never know what unexpected thing happens. And then, of course, something to start a fire if you're in a strange situation.
Yeah, I have like dryer lint actually in here.
Yeah, that was your tip. Dryer lint ignites easily?
It ignites really fast, yep. Okay. And then I do have matches in here, but I would actually recommend a flint and steel because matches can get wet and then they don't work.
Well, that covers all your bases. People can find this kind of advice in your complete article on Around Greenville. We've got a link on ours too, but really, you know, a lot of valuable resources. Any final thoughts when it comes to, you know, getting out and going hiking with the family?
I would say just go do it. I started hiking up here when I moved here, and my youngest was just a few months old, so I carried her, and I mean, it's been history from there. We just go everywhere, and it's so much fun for our family. And my kids are really good. Like they're troopers.
Yeah, well,
so it's fun.
Valuable bonding time happens out there on those trails. Well, we appreciate it. We've got the link on our website, all the ways to find Kidding Around Greenville on screen right now. Certainly a valuable resource for families. Christina, we'll see you again soon.